Just drinking some water because we got a little bit thirsty. It's all a little bit too much. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Previously, you've done the exercises 1 and 2. And now we will be doing the exercise number 4. Okay, which has the reading part. And we will also be filling in the blanks. And those are 7 blanks for you. And we will read through these 8 sentences, because there will be one that we do not need. So we will not choose that one. And now let's read those sentences first. Okay, so read the text. Match the sentences from A to H with the gaps from 1 to 7. There is one sentence that you do not need. Okay, A, sentence A. With a shocking 4 million people in Britain suffering because they do not have access to a decent diet, it seems he has a point. B. If we were able to redistribute as much food as they do in the States, we could give out at least 50,000 tons of free food a year. C. As I come round for the corner, he's already poking his head into one of the enormous skips and pulling out bulging bags of things. D. Either I look for it outside the supermarkets or restaurants, or I grow it in my garden. E. Despite this, Annie has never thrown away anything that could be eaten. F. Simply by dealing with this one problem, Britain could reduce its emissions by 5%. G. However, according to Annie, the government itself is simply not doing enough in the first place to combat this incredible waste. And H. According to a recent government survey, up to a third of the food we buy is thrown away, which in the UK amounts to a staggering of 420 pounds of wasted food per adult per year. Okay, so we got those sentences, and we will find out at which blank does each sentence go to. Okay, a long night. Tonight is a long night. So now we will also read, and if during the time I'm doing the reading those sentences, you may have take your pens out and underline the important phrases that may help you to fill in the blanks for the reading. So like many reading lessons before I did, I also told you to do that. So if you did not do it, please pause the video right now and to take your pen out and underline some of the important phrases that you can do. Then later it can be fit in your test. So yeah. Okay, we will do the reading right now, and we will also be filling in the blanks at the time we're doing the reading. So, okay, we'll read about food for free. Triple F. Okay, so Andy Wallace has invited me to the dinner while I interview him. So I meet him at 8 o'clock, not at some charming local cafe or new Japanese sushi bar, but at the back of the local supermarket beside the rubbish bins. Blah, 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 blah. Look at this, he calls, beckoning to me. Have a tuna sandwich. They look delicious. And, okay, they look delicious. So, what sentence will you put in that blank? Local supermarket beside the rubbish bin. Okay, I will choose. Do you have a choice already? Now, if you see if you and me choose correctly. I choose C. Did you choose it? What's the sentence? As I come around the corner, he's already poking his head into one of the enormous skips and pulling out bulging bags of things. Look at this, he calls, beckoning to me. Have a tuna sandwich. They look delicious. So, but at the back of a local supermarket beside the rubbish bins. So, then, you can see the action, and those are linked together. As I come around the corner, he's already poking his head into one of the enormous skips. Okay, just like a local supermarket beside the rubbish bins. Look at this, he called beckoning to me. Have a tuna sandwich. They look delicious. Almond croissants. Oh, those are for the reading. But number one, we'll be going with the letter C. Okay. How do I know? Explained before. Okay, so let's read next. Have a sandwich. Have a tuna sandwich. They look delicious. And here's some almond croissants. And we've also got bananas and some yogurts. Fantastic. Andy is a freegan, pronounced Freudian. He can perfectly well afford to buy food, but he chooses not to, as a protest against our shamefully wasteful consumer society. It's an outrage, he explains, and he tucks into a crayfish and lettuce baguette. This food is perfectly good and could have fed at least 30 people. It should not be in the bin for the first place. In the first place. Blah 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 blah. And it's not just the big supermarkets that waste food. We are all just as guilty. Okay. So what would you choose to fill in that blank? Number 2. Okay, I'll give you a clue, okay? I'll give you a clue here. This food is perfectly good and could have fed at least 30 people. It should not be in the bin in the first time. At least 30 people. A is the answer, okay? So it fits into the blank. It says, with a shocking of 4 million people in Britain suffering because they do not have access to a decent diet. It seems he has a point. So, and then it talks about the 30 people. It cannot be in the bin for the first time, the first place. And it's not just big the supermarket. The big supermarkets that waste the food. So what he's doing is to showing the importance of people who are wasting the food, even though it is still a brand new and a fresh one. They even throw it into the bin for not even the first time that is supposed to be handed to the eaters, but it throws into the bin, so it's waste. No, that's no. Okay, so 2 will be A, and okay, so I've done 2 examples for you already, so we'll be right back with the next part of the show. I'm gonna finish the exercise number 4, okay? Go anywhere. Try to do it by yourself. I'm gonna leave you some time to do it, then we'll be right back and correct the exercise.